Hey folks, it's 5:36 a.m. Wednesday, August 10th, 2016. This is short and to the point. I just did a long video just covering a few things I wanted to get out there. And I started seeing a whole bunch of stuff at one point. So after that video was over, I took a couple moments and looked at what was going on. And it's something that is good for you to know about. The Earth has always been rich. Gaia's body has always been rich in natural resources. Gold and silver, very big, folks, very big, everywhere in the physical realm, the third dimension, and others. Not the second. And now I'm looking at something else. Anyway, we've been mining it, or people from other planets. We're all families. That's where the we came from. Other planets have gotten rights, bought the permits for the right to come on this planet and mine Gaia's body. Also, the Anunnaki here have given other people rights to do things. It's kind of crazy how things have been happening. Anyway, talk about conflict. Yeah. There's conflict, and then there's they would agree to leave each other alone. All kinds of issues that between different miners, but also that between the Anunnaki running the planet and the Federation. They've actually kind of gotten along with each other on certain areas behind closed doors. They could have, Federation could have come here and taken them out a long time ago. Excuse me. Anyway, the miners and their equipment are leaving, but they're not being allowed to take any more of Gaia with them. They're all leaving empty-handed now. Well, gee, the Federation would never say that. No, they didn't. The Drachk did. The Drachk are the enforcers. The Antids are the intelligence gathering folk. Poor Gaia's body has been so abused. On the top by the supposedly human race. Inside by races from other planets. By the Anunnaki, by the Federation. That's why so many of the governments are being replaced on this planet. Excuse me, on this planet, a lot of the, most of the governments are going. There'll still be a government, but what's running it, they're going to be cleaned out, flushed out. That's what I should have said. It's like that on a lot of planets, and it's definitely like that in things with in organizations like this Federation of Planets and stuff. It's time. It's time for stuff like that to happen, but the Drachk have told everyone, they've given the order, get off the planet. For the miners. It's not time for the Anunnaki to leave yet. The problematic ones that are here on the planet. Folks, this Anunnaki rebellion, Well, they do have their own, issues, internal issues. The problematic Anunnaki here on the planet. It's like a resistance force, armed resistance force here on the planet that have been trying to free their people. There is a large compound in underground compound facility, whatever, in Colorado that's been attacked before with small nuclear type devices. So anyway, the miners are leaving. And they're leaving empty-handed. They're pissed, but they're all glad to get the hell out of here. Some people run around and say the Earth's going to blow up, blah blah blah. No, it ain't. No, it will not. It is going to shake, rattle, and roll a little bit. It's time for it's time for everyone to have truth. It's time for you to see who's here, who's been here. It's time for you to see them alive. Not astral projecting, not on film, alive. When it happens in enough places at the same time around the world, then, and it's all over the internet, then people will say, okay, if this is a hoax, someone spent a lot of money because they're in all these different countries doing all this stuff all over the world. And y'all are going to meet the Drachk, and they're cool as hell. And the Antid. The Serpacient are incredible people too, so healing. The ones on Nibhu, Nebhu, what people call Nibiru. Hey folks, we do the best with what we can to understand what's going on. That's all we can do. A simple analogy is carbon dating. Carbon dating sucks, folks. It's so inaccurate, it's a joke. But if that's all we have, that's what we have to go with. There's nothing wrong with that. No one's deficient. No one's wrong for anything we do. We do the best we can. That's what matters. So many people so stressed over right or wrong. I'll tell you what something is, and I'll tell you what it's not. And then you make up your own mind. But so many people, this religion, that religion, this team, that team, this thought process, that thought process. If there's something physical in front of you, that's one thing. If there's something, the way something happened along, it's like when I talk about the original creation. All right, now how are we going to go back there? And how's anyone going to see that physically? You can't. You can't see energy physically. You have to use your abilities. But as you all get stronger, you'll look at it and find out for yourself it's true. And when you see it for yourself, and then you've heard others talk about it, the first thing you're going to do is say, well, did I see that? Because, I thought that might exist. And then more and more happens. You get stronger and stronger. And then finally, you know for yourself, hell no, that's just the way it is. Doubting yourself comes from honesty. Just don't stay in there, okay? Don't stay there. So anyway, the Drachk gave the order. The miners are leaving. They have no choice. So, but like I said, they're anxious to get off the planet. There's stuff coming. There's always been problems with mining here. These other companies and planets that come here to do that, mostly companies, corporations, whatever you want to call them. It's been high risk, high pay to come here to this planet and do this. Well, they're all leaving, and they're leaving empty-handed, except for their equipment and stuff. They just can't take any more of Gaia's body with them. Folks, things are setting up to happen on a very large scale. It has to be. You have to know who you are, but you also have to know what's been going on your planet. Or, on the planet we're attached to, our bodies come from. It only seems insane because it is, but it's being fixed. But wait till you meet some of these other beings in these different bodies, man. They're so cool. Oh, it's funny. And one of the first things that'll happen is the toy manufacturers are going to start making little toys of different beings. And you know what? That's cool. Because then the children are going to start learning about other people at a younger age. Some of the different abilities they have. We can use commercialism and the internet and other stuff to help people understand who they really are. That they're family. Folks, I love you, man. Anyway, the Drachk have put out the order. You're leaving Earth now. Get your gear together. Don't take nothing. That's part of the planet. Get your gear together. Get out. Go home. They're being searched as they leave. They're being scanned to see who's leaving, to make sure no high-end, enforcers, whatever, that want to escape, get out of here before it gets too crazy. Humans that need to be here, staying here. Okay? One person that's got carte blanche for that is Corey, but I doubt he'll know about it for a while. He's a good man. There's a lot of good folks, man. Those of you that listen to me, almost every one of you, man, you know, you're awesome as hell doing what you can to help others. That's why you watch. There's 4 or 5 people watching that, be stupid. Who cares? Let them watch. Change is coming. I want you to be ready for it as much as possible. And the stronger you are with your abilities, the stronger you've made them, like atrophied muscle. The more you use it, they get stronger. The easier it is for you to do better for yourself when you meet them. You can go talk to them. You can relax, go on a ship, talk to them. There are a lot of you I've talked to. You go wandering. I look at you and said, man, late at night you're astral projecting. You go into corridors, you meet people. They look strange, but you can't really focus too good. And then you see some lights. And, yeah, I'll tell them what they're seeing, on the ships. And this one guy I was talking to this one gentleman. I said, you keep staring at this light that goes up and down and then kind of glows and everything, and it's encased in something. It's like it's trapped in there. He goes, yeah, that thing fascinates me. It's like orange and energy. I said, yeah. I said, that's the drive for a starship. You actually go in and look around, and you're making them a little nervous they're doing it. That's why sometimes they'll actually get together and kind of push you back towards your body. He goes, yeah, I feel myself being pushed away. He goes, well, yeah, you don't need to be there. It's like... That's how my consults grew, people, just because for whatever I am, whatever it's worth, I'm real. That's all. So's everyone else. Why try to be anything else? I really want you to appreciate who you are. I really do. That's been taken from you, and that's wrong. And it's time for you to have that back. That and a lot more. Folks, love you, man. Things are moving positive. They're progressing forward in a very positive way, and we're getting close to something big happening. I love you, man. Talk to you soon.